Hello everyone, this is Katerina and I'll provide you with the full moon energy update this week. And oh my god, I don't know if you can feel that the intensity of the energetic concoction that's going on at the moment is so intense. And we get those massive, new, incredibly beautiful downloads with new gifts and skills coming in. I'm just surrounded by a magnitude of colors all of a sudden just by pressing the button for the video. And it's that similar color to this actually, with a hint of purple in, and that's that transmutation on the basis of a lot of love. And that's what's happening at the moment. We're going through this really, really profound, and it's 44 seconds in the recording, through this really profound in-depth cleanse and release. And we're releasing it, or that's the invitation from the divine, to say, release it from a place of love. You know, I'm so grateful. That was an amazing journey. I learned a lot. Been profoundly challenging. You know, there are days I never ever want to remember or go back to, but hallelujah, I'm here. And it was 1-1 in the recording by that point, you know, the 11-11 code of I walk through this portal. And this full moon is literally such a portal where you know, it's like we're facing the past with the invitation, oh my God, these layers, do they really serve me? And the guides are saying, if you use these next couple of days more like, oh my God, I'm so grateful to surrender this, or this has been a profound challenge. Do I still need this? And I see this, you know, this little bowl of fire where you just put all the little paper notes on. It's like, and that can be released, and that's outdated, and that doesn't serve me any longer. And I've never experienced it in all the years since I offer the activations, that I feel I make this personal U-turn within those 4 weeks in between. And I'm like, oh my God, I needed to rewrite some of the content for the activation, because the deep inner shifts within me are reflected. And I said to Lord Melchizedek, so how do I explain that? And he said, it's also a time for personal choices, and you made a new personal choice, and that can be reflected. So we still work with the same beautiful beings, but the focus is so much more on nurturing, loving, gentle, soft energies. And you know, in the last video I explained about the Venusians holding us in those beautiful wings, and the divine has offered for the activation on Sunday to be held in that cocoon, to be held in that energy of fluffy white wings for that gentle release. And the depths of that release, it's literally a whole new layer of personality that can come forth. And you know, our ascension journey sometimes feel like from coal to diamond, you know, the immense pressure, and you feel like, oh my God, now all my pipes are gonna burst. I'm not making it through another minute of this. Whatever that is, and it can be a personal situation, it can be a financial situation, it can be in work, and oh my God, these colors are so intense I can barely look. So that's also my psychic gifts coming online really strongly, bursting through new layers, activating that with you on Sunday. And yesterday I was brought through tests, trials, initiations now since 3 weeks, and I was like, I'm so glad to see the end of it. You know, I haven't slept properly in days. There wasn't much food nor drink, so coffee was an essential part together with coconut water to keep the hydration going. And with that, you know, we also, when we release a lot, it gives so much space. And with that space, those higher new frequencies can come online. And this full moon, I really feel that so intensely. It's that bursting through into our intuitive gifts, because it works on 2 ways. It is this intense release, if we so choose, and it can be a gentle way of, you know, writing notes. Thank you, no thank you, be gone. With deep gratitude, but be gone, you know. And it can also, with that, making space and, you know, that unfurling what is underneath, the beauty of who you are, or that you have worked for, it's now been grounded in. So it can feel like a reset, a recalibration, a rebirth, or even like, you know, when you wipe the slate clean, it's so fresh, it's so crisp. Or a painter, you have this brand new canvas, and it's like, I even choose new colors that I normally, even the color palette that I was working with and did paintings before, that can be entirely new. It can be that grand of a shift in preparation for the Lion's Gate. It's really like, oh my God, I absorb this in, I allow the old to fall away, and I'm so grateful as part of this with these divine colors. There's also a much gentler way that I can bring in the activations where you release that with ease and grace, you know, where it's you know, they show me a shower with light codes, literally, you know, like the aurora borealis was absorbing the density on Earth. And with all these color codes coming in now so thick and fast, that will also be the way of feeling, where you feel like, oh my God, I'm just bathed in a beautiful energy. I open my field, I let it go, and it's done, rather than, oh my God, and it's sticky here and there's stuff, and oh my God, breakthrough, and I don't want this anymore, you know. And that is the beauty of us raising our frequencies, going through these shifts and changes. And Ashtar is also saying, you know, we are celebrating as the guides every step, you know, steps big and small, and all of this will be grounded and anchored in the activation on Sunday from the energy of gratitude, the gratitude that the divine team, you know, may that be power animals, may that be Gaia, may that be trees and elements, to angelics, galactics, ascended master beings, the whole, you know, realm, I was going to say, but it's among all the realms that are surrounding the ascension of Earth now. And in June, it was the energy of grace we received, and now it's the energy of gratitude from the divine. And that's literally anchoring the new in a, you know, there is this Japanese art when things crack, these cracks are filled with gold, and then it becomes a much more precious item. So that is the energy of, oh my God, all what I release, all the porous parts of me are now being filled with the energy of gold, of gratitude, of grace, of joy and beauty. And Ashtar is also saying, depending on who you are, you know, depending on what is really the strongest core identity within you, that will be anchored through that. You know, for somebody, say, who's aligned with Kuan Yin, allows that in a beautiful flow of beauty. Somebody who's aligned with Mary Magdalene, that energy of fire, passion, and power, that will be anchored in, but in a unique way. So I'm really, really excited to bring this in for you on Sunday, because it feels this variety of frequencies in that orchestra of ascension, you know, where everything gets more vibrant, more colorful, and so much more gentle, soft, and feminine, because this huge turnaround is now, after having worked so intensely with the divine feminine, so intensely with the divine masculine, they now come together. And that's also the hand of Fatima, you know, where both parts that we have worked on turn into one, or turn into one like that, depending on the occasion. So that is part of this invitation for this summer, where you're like, oh my God, I've never known. And you know, when we're in the midst of that ascension process and we feel the collective, the heaviness, the density and heavy duty, oh my God, is this ever going to end? You know, is there ever an end to this? And the guides are saying, this is now an invitation to let that heavy cloak go. You know, that is achieved, you know, job done. Gratitude, we applaud you. You've done an amazing job, and now we can lift you to a lighter, brighter, more enjoyable level. You know, like here in England, no matter whom I speak to, it's like, God, yesterday in the summer, I bought vitamin D, you know, and then the other night I had to have the heating on, and you know, I was in town yesterday and somebody said, oh my God, we have 10 degrees in July, and we're all walking around with jumpers on and stuff. And it's like, yeah, that needs to lift, you know, that energy of, we're now ready to step into that lighter, brighter frequency. And ascension is also that allowing of what's done, it's done. What's achieved is achieved. We do not need to carry that further forward. And for me, certain aspects felt really, really hard to let go of. And it's like, oh my God, but that's my identity. This is who I am. That's my story. And I know everyone here, we have, and it's 10:10 in the recording, is another portal to walk through. You know, we have let that go on a deeper level. But now it's like, it's time to write a new story, Ashtar is saying. It's time to, you know, put pen and paper out, or put your canvas out, and or sit in your garden with a cup of coffee or tea and dream into a magical new landscape, because that part is completed, you know. And with that heavy old cloak, that identity, it's now how do I refine myself or define myself without that heavy story that led me to this point? And I think I've read a quote somewhere: the warrior who got you through the issues isn't the one who carries you further into a peaceful future. And it's like, okay, I get this. Shit, it took me a while, you know, being a warrior in the field for so long. And it's like, yeah, the warrior isn't required 11:11 in a peaceful environment. And that peacefulness starts within, in your home, and that then it will radiate out. And the guides are saying, remember, we are held in this beautiful cocoon, you know, for that to be so. So I really can't wait to share all of this in depth with you, with also very down-to-earth practical tips how to soothe your nervous system, how to calm down, and the variety of psychic skills, you know. May that be visionary, may that be a clear, may that be manifestation, may that be animal communication, may that be healing, may that be channeling in creative pursuits your higher divine abilities, may that be inspiration. Where is it coming from? Opening your higher chakras to express that through the throat chakra, through your hands, your crown, your higher chakras. And they're saying, and that in itself is also radiating that into your surroundings in a really beautiful frequency range. You know, it's really so beautiful. I can sense that already. And I will also share with you, I did light language videos yesterday in a new spot that I felt everything went crazy yesterday, and at the end I ended up there at 9 p.m. instead of a whole other timing I had in mind. And the guides are saying, Katharina, it's a full moon, it's now the evening energy, you're surrounded by cows. And I'm like, okay. And I've received divine communication again of who's doing what and all the Ascension updates and stuff. So I will present you with them as well. So let's see now what light language is coming forth for you for the magnitude and vast variety of psychic skills and gifts. Yeah, speaking doesn't seem to be mine at the moment. Every time when I dial into light language, my human words fail. So I invite you now to receive this light language, and may it serve your highest and greatest good. Iwashki iki asasa nana maha. Miwe ki si ashka sa na maha. Nia kiki sisi na maka iti a kaka sa na maha. Niwi kiki sisi na maha. Niwi kiki sisi ti ishka sa na maha. Miwa kiti si ashka sa na maha. Niatiti kiki aki si na maha. Aki si na maha. Kiashka sa na maha. Miwi ki si na maha. Nia kiki sisi na maha. Nia kiki sisi na maha. Miwa kiki sisi na maha. Miwashka sa na maha. Iwi kiki sisi na maha. Miwa kaka sasanaha. Iwash kiki sisi na maha. Niweana namasa miwashki ki si nana maha miwa ki si ashka ka sa na maha mia ki si a ka ta na masa miwashka ka sasanaha miwi ki si nana maha miwa ka sa na maha Nia ki si ashka na masa miwa kaka sasanaha miwi ki si nana maha aka. Blessed be, so mote it be, and so it is. Thank you. Oh, that was so unusual. So we had the Venusians holding the overall energy in the beginnings, and I could feel the sisterhood of the rose really weaving in new patterns. Then the white brotherhood of ascended masters, galactics, archangels weaving in the next layer of patterns. And then it was the joyous energy, was the golden solar light beings. It's like, and we hold that our field for you as well. And then Ashtar command was coming in and saying, hey, we help you to open your heart, to hold that space. And we're really grateful for all that you have achieved. And we will stand by your side on your journey, presenting this. And breaking free, breaking free into the beauty and magnitude of the true being that you are. And I wish you a most wonderful day. May you enjoy this video. I'm always super grateful for your likes and comments, and I can't wait to share all this beauty, magic, joy, infinite nurturing and gentle, happy release with you on Sunday, the 21st of July. Lots of love and bright blessings to you. Namaste.